scratching his head about that one, too. It looked like Mario was right there.
It should have hit him with the scoop-up box, right?
Right, but I believe that's only on the ground, so maybe that's why.
Oh, the turnaround counter!
Another way to break fake combos for Marth. Real fake combos. I don't know if you watch any Rick and Morty, but that's definitely Dan over here selling those real fake combos. Mr. E not buying it.
And Mr. E is just trying to get Dan out of his personal space here. Just using all these aerials, not letting him in, walling out as brilliantly as he can.
And we've seen Mr. E get so much mileage off soft forward air into continuing his combos. Oh, is that going to be it?
Oh, no, he has his jump. Okay. Ooh, and Dan, he's having so much trouble here. Just trying to get back on the stage versus these.
Ooh, what? That's actually a true combo, I believe, if you don't tech the down air into the ground. We saw Dan actually going for the full combo out of the down throw there instead of just cutting it short with up B out of fear of Mr. E's own up B. But I don't think...
He might be conditioning him to do that so that maybe he tries to up B out of it at a kill percent.
Exactly. But, I mean, also he won't get combos off of down throw at that kill percent. So Mr. E just probably going to manage his risks here. But, I mean, all of a sudden, this is Dan's game to win.
Dan has a lead here. He needs to be very careful, though. Any errant maneuver, and then Marth takes this. He just needs to make sure that he finds his spacing, finds his way in, and there, oh, the up smash was risk, and Mr. E capitalized.
And a follow-up with back air, which is why you saw him keep mashing the C-stick and threw another back air out after.
That's something that can be very tricky in this matchup, is something you just end up with a banana and you don't expect to, and then your aerial becomes a banana throw.
One thing that I've realized about Zero is when he's got his back to the wall and he's about to drop the game, he enters a whole new level of intensity. And I think he still kind of has that Zero factor where even though he's dropped way more tournaments and sets than he did in the previous year, you know, in the 2015 season, he still just can turn it up at any moment and scare his opponent away from actually beating him.
Yeah, so no, it's not overcommitting here. That back air was a little bit overcommitted. Like not managed to auto-cancel it on his shield. And now he's throwing all the bananas, but he gets the forward air. That's the stock. Anoto going up a game.
Gonna close it out. And
if you roll backwards, you got hit by it.
If he went into him, that would have been the super predictable option. So I'm sure that's what Zero is banking on. It's like, okay, you're not going to pick something so easily readable when you're in this bad of a position. And Zero just able to pinch him in the corner and get the job done. But now we have an almost dead even game.
All right, here we go. I'm so happy to see this. After the 2GG Saga one, where it was just a dumpster fire, if you're a fan of Anoto, this is good to see. This is good Smash Brothers.
Zero still with a tiny lead here, though. Oh, is Anoto going to fall right into that? I feel like that was the least effort put into a ledge trap ever. Zero just, he didn't even have to try. Anoto just gave it to him. Uh-oh, drop zone fair.
All right, he's going to make it back, though. And that monkey is going to get caught, and there's the up smash here.
Yep.
That is going to be 2-1 lead here for Zero, and he shows some emotion.
Yeah, and of course a lot to prove mercilessly for this entire set, but especially in this Game 5 here. Wow, that looked like some suspect DI, and he almost lost the stock to it, but
this is it.
Oh! No, it's not. Again, cognizant of that DI, ready to just DI backwards from the up tilt and not get followed up on.
And remember, anything can happen here. The Diddy Vortex is merciless. And now this could be kill percent maybe. Or soon to be for Zero.
Okay, wow, actually
double banana trip.
Double slip, yeah. You can tell Zero's a little bit shaken here.
Oh, and the back air misses. Anoto has life, but that one's not going to miss. Zero takes it. 3-2.
Almost having a heart attack to start this one off, but a lead nonetheless. Wow, jab to turnaround jab, catching that roll. Cloud's jab is not one of those that you can cut short and keep the pressure going with too well, but Music King making it work as he takes that first stock in 30 seconds. Okay, going for the drop zone there. That's something you actually have to use tilt stick for. Otherwise, you'll fast fall when you C-stick the down air. So I know Music King played default controls throughout all of Brawl and almost all of Smash 4, but he recently just switched to only tilt stick because of things like that for Cloud.
Tilt stick is pretty nice. And wow, Ally, you put on pressure on the Smashville platform on the right, put on pressure on the Smashville platform on the left, and then kills him off the top.
Covering 3 out of the 4 possible directions in this game. Uh-oh. No!
Whoa!
M2K possibly banking on snapping to the edge.
By just waiting and then trying to bait out his landing once again.
Music King just playing so safe with this pressure here. I love him going for the down air on shield and to grab. A lesser player would have just thrown out the jab and had it blocked by Ally, and he would have been able to pick up.
That's it. No.
No, not quite. Up air is very stale at this point. You have to consider how many times Music King was using it to juggle him before.
True.
I love Music King's fake outs, man. that kind of play that's possibly going to put him in the winner's finals here.
Yeah, up throw would likely have not killed. It's not really like a super reliable kill throw.
And this
These
is what
fakes.
the worst. No, that was definitely not fakes. That was Lilat causing some problems for you to exploit it when you're playing someone else.
And for those watching at home, if you are having trouble with a particular character, you should learn them for that exact reason, because then you understand how that character gets beat.
Definitely some very good advice there. Now, Mewtwo King used to play Diddy, so he should know how this character works as well, but the metagame has evolved way past
the Hoo-Ha days.
Mewtwo King days. Yeah, exactly. Apex 2012 or 15.
And he's got his limit back online, and he's just trying to dart back and forth here, trying to find an opportunity to land a big punish. Zero makes it to the ledge, though.
And this is do or die for both of these guys right now. Oh, and it's going to be die for Zero.
Clutch reverse on that limit cross slash. Let's see if Mewtwo King can run it back here, and he immediately goes to these platforms, making sure he can get some limit in his tank.
I've noticed M2K is definitely a big fan of the stage. You get the early kills, you get the very high platforms to run away and charge on, and I know that's one of Mewtwo King's favorite things to do. The reason he spends his limit so much, the reason he's one of those proactive and kind of like hasty limit users is because he is content to spend the rest of the match running away and charging.
That's his brawl.
That's it.
That's dead. Not going to make it there. You can cover a lot of Diddy's options if you find yourself in the right place at the right time.
It really is just that nair, though, because it sends you at such a low angle. It's going to make Diddy do that sink like a rock thing from his barrels.
Now, this could be the reverse of the last game if Zero doesn't adapt really quickly.
That
is.
Wow, Mewtwo King.
And he's putting Zero in the corner, but Zero's going to get out of it with a back air.
Great reversal.
Zero went to put on the pressure, and Mewtwo King just put his side B right in that perfect position.
Yeah, definitely the word I would use to describe that. A reversal for sure. And now Mewtwo King kind of struggling to get down off the platforms. If he just went for a short hop down air instead of full hop, could have maybe actually hit Zero. Back throw, and we've seen what Mewtwo King is capable of in this position. That's it.
No, he'll make it. He'll make it. He won't. That's
it. Mewtwo King takes winners finals from TSM Zero, 3-2. Zero a little hesitant on the handshake there. He knew that he kind of just blew that one. He got hit twice on that last.
Oh yeah, he's far and ahead.
He's just number one. Okay, regular number one.
Yeah, either way, he's far and ahead the strongest player from Ohio, and he has been putting on a torrent of results lately, taking out names like he put Abadongo in losers at Midwest Mayhem 2.
Yep.
He is one of those players who is always good for at least one upset a tournament. And here, I don't think you can call either of them.
Oh, God.
And there you have it. What can you do?
All of those nice back airs from Ned, just scaring Dark Shadow away.
Oh, but now, who's scared of that up tilt? Oh, now Limit's gone. This is also very tricky.
Yeah, definitely a troublesome spot when you're Cloud and you don't have Limit. But if your opponent's at 140, your entire moveset will kill. No, Ned! I think that was a mistake. He was probably trying to jump backward with an up air out of shield, and like the massive shield stun just ate his input. And
there it is.
Dark Shad. Literally, this guy is robbing games from people left and right here.
It's how it works. And he's running up a lot of percent here. But again, the comeback king Dark Shad can never be counted out.
Yeah, especially with Ryu, man. If this guy were playing any character, I'm sure he'd be pretty good at comebacks, but when you've got Rage Shoryuken by your side and focus attack to really make your opponent's second guess following up on you, that was almost it.
Yeah, the Lilat was tilting in the perfect angle to completely ruin him, but there it is!
What?
Just gonna wait there, but this combo is actually insane from Ally. Landing up airs and back airs left and right.
Stealing the lead back, and while actually falling out of the down air and air dodging, Mario's down air kind of fraudulent between the second and final hit, or second to last and final hit.
Zenoto showing his matchup knowledge, for sure.
Yeah, but it looked like Ally actually was about to get more because Zenoto air dodged there.
But now we got Ally trying to land here against the Diddy Kong, and you know how that can go sometimes.
Yeah, it is definitely the hardest part. Wow, that actually just shot straight over Ally's head. Whoa! And it's going to take it!
He won that stare down and converted it as hard as he possibly could. Where if it lands, it just has so much reward.
Right, he uses it more as an edge guarding tool than a projectile, but here, I mean, this is looking like the end of the road for Zenoto. Ally charging Flood. Yeah, he's just going to charge up with his back turn. Not really sure why.
It's for the sweet spot back air.
There we go. I mean, he could have turned around after, but yeah, there we go. He's going to take it 3-0. This guy is a monster. Zenoto is a monster in his own right.
This is certainly, like, even if Mr. E looking super clean this game 1, there's plenty of time for adjustment in this best of 5 set for both these players.
For sure, but he has been building quite the lead here on this second stock. Wow, what a read on that roll. Just run forward. And of course, Diddy Kong has one of the fastest rolls in the game, so to even time that properly, let alone getting that read, very impressive by Mr. E, but he's going to drop the first stock here.
Very good caught on the jump from Mr. E, getting that up smash. Oh, that's it.
That's it. He's going to walk him to the edge.
He doesn't even need to.
There we go.
GG.
Wow. Shield broken. To the spotlight at this point, though. And, oh, Mr. E, he had the read there. But he's just looking so good, man.
Yeah, he was about to 2-stock Anoto.
Yeah, I mean, he got the JV last time, so I'm not terribly surprised. Jab to forward smash, keeping this going here. Yes. We haven't seen too much of the offstage stuff come into play, which is what Angel really dreads in this matchup, but maybe Anoto has a better recovery pattern for this matchup.
Maybe he has a better recovery pattern, but we've seen that he's just got the reads on when he's going to monkey flip onto the stage, and that's what got him so far ahead in this particular game. And he's just playing the neutral so very well. Maybe you don't even need to gimp him.
Oh, he looked like he had that trump to back air, and if that tippered, man, it would have been curtains for Anoto, but he's still in this. He's got a little bit of a fighting chance here. He's down 100 to 18, but oh my God! Who does that? Mr. E with the real creativity here. Oh, and actually that down air looked like it was going to hit, but it didn't.
That's the first dash attack we've seen Anoto use all day, I think.
Yeah, actually. Definitely doesn't use that move all that much. And he is just snowballing this lead. It's looking bad for Mr. E, down 13 to 109.
This is classic Diddy Kong.
Yeah. Just gets a couple grabs and all of a sudden,
catch your landing 3, 4, 5 times, you're at 100%.
Yep, that is that vortex, which is very reminiscent of the Street Fighter vortex, where you knock them down, they're at a disadvantage because you get to pretty much do whatever mix-up you please. Oh, wow, he slipped under him. Mr. E with still some momentum here. Oh, that man. Trade was crucial, though.
That a shield break probably represents death at this point.
It does, but it's very hard to break a full shield with it, and Mr. E gonna drop to Anoto in the reverse 3-0. Anoto clutch, where it has big wind-up, but it ends so quickly once you get to the ground or hit the shield. You just, oh, Ned, not realizing he just gained limit. But yeah, you gotta stuff the move on startup, like Cloud's forward air. You don't want to challenge that once the hitbox is active.
And then see, there you go. Power shielding is definitely effective.
Yeah.
But all he could get was forward tilt.
Yeah, because it still has such a huge range that even if you're able to negate the block stun with the power shield, you're still not going to get all that much off of it.
Look at how much shield damage that forward air does as well.
It does, I believe.
A hefty chunk.
I don't remember how much damage it does, but it's a lot. Actually,
we might be able to look it up, but there's a fair from Ally.
At the early damage ranges.
Landing those auto-cancel up airs can lead to big money. Only 30% though so far on Ally. He's got work to do yet.
And look at Ned just playing so safely here. He knows that Ally's looking for a select few moves here, namely throw into edge guard, like that.
Tactic platform is going to kind of deny that opportunity though.
Yeah, not even forced to the ledge there. Oh, Ned,
the air dash was there.
A little too late with the up air. Either way, man, he's still in this. 53%, just a couple more hits, and then Ally's in kill range.
Oh, this is scary. He finished the set at Smash and Splash with a finishing touch.
I wonder if he's trying to repeat history now. Ally certainly trying to repeat that loser's finals history, but only going to get a grab off of that. He actually could have up smashed between the jabs.
That's it. Ally clutches out with the back air. That was such a close set, but Ally moving on.
Wait, oh, he's going for it all. Oh, no. Maybe anticipating Zero to go low, but I like the back throw to flood at Zero. I mean, it was definitely some rogue stuff. And again, unconventional and relentless, but Ally unable to get the job done, and now Zero is still looking so good, up by over 100%.
These down tilts are not that safe when you're that close to him, and shield up.
What? Oh. Speaking of moves that scale absurdly with Rage, that's definitely one of them. And we saw the Zero versus Anti set from Big House 5, kind of a little bit of deja vu there.
Forward throw will not do it.
Not enough Rage on Zero, and not enough damage on Ally. No way.
Yes!
No way! 60%?
Oh my God. But it's Smash 4.
Yeah. He had some intel on Zero in the Mario matchup saying that he doesn't want to use the bananas anymore against Ally, but we've been seeing him start to use them kind of a bit in this match. So I don't know. He was
that banana placed right in that particular spot. If that coin didn't hit him, he was in a lot of trouble.
Mario's dash item throw looks so goofy. didn't jump cancel it, so he got the ugly one. Oh, and that's
Is it?
Okay.
2-1 lead.
Yeah, Zero getting back in there. I mean, that could have been a 3-0 on when you're down a game and a whole bunch of percent, and you're fighting TSM Zero.
I remember vividly that was kind of how his Sheik got so much mileage during that streak, was he was able to put so much damage on you when you were stuck in that corner.
Oh, that would have been the sexiest combo.
Oh, man. And another weight, but that should not do it. We have no rage on the part of Zero.
Ally keeps going for these air dodges. I would like to see him just, no fear, throw out a neutral air or something. No, again. Oh,
that's going to do it. The trade on the up tilt.
There met an unfortunate end. Worked his way all the way through losers. Well, not all the way, but
through enough of losers.
Through one set of losers against a very hard opponent in Ally.
There's still a lot of games left to play.
For sure, and look at him just picking up these rolls from Mucha King. I feel like rolling against Zero is one of the worst things you can do in this game.
Oh, yeah.
He is all over that. People complain about how good rolls are in this game, but not Zero.
He has some of the greatest reaction times of anyone, really. And that's why he's so good on the ledge, is he's able to react to a lot of the options that are commonly used.
And it's not just his reaction, man. Let's talk about how brilliant his setups are. He's always ready. He knows what you're going to do.
And again, it doesn't matter how. Like you said, you can die with the equivalent of a full life bar in Smash. You can't do that in Street Fighter, even if you are in the corner.
Oh, and Lilac coming back to haunt Mucha King there as it tilts out of the way of his up air onto the stage. I hate to see that kind of thing happen. Oh my god, but you love seeing that. The golf swing.
Here we go, game 4. Another dash attack straight out the gate from Mucha King. Gets him grabbed, and here comes Diddy grab stuff.
And man, both of these players just mainstays in the upper echelons of bracket for years now, especially Mucha King, who's been around since way before Brawl came out.
That's
it,
though.
That's it. A 0 to death from Zero. Mucha King just barely whiffing that sweet spot range.
That's a very melee 0 to death.
Yeah,
one of the only characters that you can really do that on.
Oh no! That's it. That's a JV3. No, it's not. Okay.
He made it back to the stage. This tournament's not over yet, folks.
Now
it is.
Oh my god. Zero just JV3'd Mucha King.
He did!
To win the tournament.